Hello, what's up guys, it's Gary here and you're watching G4 Gadget. Huawei has finally released the flagship Pura70 series here in Malaysia and it got us techners really excited. The device that I got here is the Huawei Pura70 Pro, which is the middle child in the lineup. It is priced at 4,899 ringgit, which is a standard flagship pricing. Let's see if the Huawei Pura70 Pro is worth your money. Aesthetic-wise, the Huawei Pura70 Pro adapts a brand new design compared to its predecessors. It has cameras arranged in a triangular-shaped module, which Huawei calls the forward symbol design, and I think it looks like a play button. The black module here has a frosted glass back, which feels nice to the touch and doesn't leave smudges from fingerprint. It has rounded corners and curved edges all around, which makes gripping the phone really comfortable. Even the display is curved on all four sides, making the bezels symmetrical and thin, which I really enjoy. Moving forward, let's take a look at the display on the Huawei Pura70 Pro. It has a large 6.8-inch LTPO OLED screen with up to 120Hz of refresh rate. It supports HDR Vivid, thus making the colors very accurate and pop up as well. Brightness can go up to 2,500 nits of peak, making this one of the brightest displays I've ever seen. There's also 1440Hz PWM dimming for eyes protection. Overall, this is a truly flagship-grade display with amazingly accurate colors and fantastic brightness, plus a very high screen-to-body ratio. Watching content on this screen paired with the amazing stereo speakers with heavy bass and clear mids and highs is a great experience. The screen is also protected by super durable Kunlun glass, which increased the protection by 100%. Here's a simple drop test to test on its durability. Speaking of protection, the Huawei Pura70 Pro is also IP68 rated for water and dust resistant, which is also a flagship standard. Next up, let's talk performance. The Huawei Pura70 Pro is equipped with an octa-core Kirin 9010 chipset, manufactured on 7nm process. It is paired with 12GB of RAM and 512GB of internal storage. Due to the restrictions and complications of the US ban, I understand that the Pura70 series will not be having a top-tier chipset with performance that rivals other flagships in 2024. On Geekbench, it managed to score 1005 on single-core and 3792 on multi-core score, which is in the ballpark of Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Graphic-intensive games like Genshin Impact can run on the higher settings at 60 frames per second, but you do feel the occasional frame drops and stutters. The phone also gets quite warm after playing for more than 15 minutes, which isn't ideal for mobile gamers. Despite all this, the whole UI performance is very fluid, from social media to web browsing and everything else. It runs on EMUI 14.2, which has a few tricks up its sleeve. First, it can install and run nearly every Google apps, including YouTube, Google Maps, and Chrome. And logging in using your Google account isn't a problem at all. Other apps like Netflix and Touch 'n Go e-wallet also runs fine. Installing from either App Gallery, APK Download, or Google Play Store. There's also built-in AI photo editor that lets you erase unwanted objects from your photos. which doesn't have the perfect results but is very quick compared to other brands. Other than practical features, Huawei also added some fun customizable interactive themes like these, which can react to your eyes' movements. Check this out. There's also full screen always on display, which only lights up when you're looking at the phone. Battery-wise, the HUAWEI Pura70 Pro is equipped with 5050 mAh of battery, which is a common capacity among flagships. The battery life is not bad and the strength lies within the standby mode. 1 hour of Genshin impact on the higher settings drain the battery by 25%, so heavy usage will definitely take a toll on the battery life. It supports 100 watt of wired charging and 80 watt of wireless charging. With the included charger in the box, the HUAWEI Pura70 Pro can fully charge from 0% to 100% in around 40 to 45 minutes, which is very fast. The Huawei P series has been renowned for their great cameras for quite some time now, and the Pura70 Pro is a testament of that. It is equipped with a 50MP main camera with adjustable aperture and OIS, a 12.5MP ultra-wide camera, and a 48MP telephoto camera with OIS. I took the HUAWEI Pura70 Pro on a journey to a few places like Malacca and Putrajaya to test out its camera ability. And safe to say, I was not disappointed. Photos from the main camera has an abundance of details, with very accurate colors and amazing HDR processing. They look very natural while not having muted tones, and are good enough to directly post them on social media without editing. Photos taken in a low light environment is very impressive too, with highlights preserved well and shadows enhanced bright enough with minimum noise. Portrait photos taken using the main camera has precise subject and background separation, which is great. Then there's the ultra-wide camera, which is actually pretty wide and can fit in a large view. It shares very similar color temperature and HDR processing with the main cameras. The details are quite good too, although not at the level of the primary camera. This is a really great ultra-wide camera in both daylight and dark environment. The last rear camera is the telephoto, which is one of the highlights of the Pura70 Pro. It has 3.5x optical zoom and can do macro zoom shots with focal distance of 5 cm. They are again very detailed and very color accurate with amazing HDR processing matching the level of the primary shooter. Zooming up to 10 times digitally also produces usable photos. And it can capture swift-moving objects like birds. The macro capability also provides a fun new way to look at things from a miniature perspective, and the image quality is as good as you can find. Front camera is a 30MP unit with quite a wide angle and autofocus. The results will speak for themselves. Video can be recorded up to 4K at 60 FPS on all 3 cameras, which I'm glad. Video quality is amazing on all the 3 cameras, especially the main camera as they are very stabilized, has great color renditions, a lot of details, and a great amount of HDR. Take a look at these video samples I took during my journey. One issue that I have to address is that the phone gets quite hot after an extended period of capturing photos and videos, to the point that the camera app automatically closes and doesn't allow me to shoot anymore. I'm not sure whether this is caused by shooting under the direct hot sun or the phone's cooling system just isn't that great, but I do hope that Huawei will release a software update to fix this thermal management issue. Okay, so after this long talk about the Pura70 Pro, do I think that this Huawei flagship is worth buying? I would say the phone gets a 7 out of 10 recommendation points from me. The display, the software, the battery, charging speed, and especially the camera is absolutely amazing. Huawei also solved the pain point of Google Apps, which is a great news for a majority of people. Gaming performance isn't up to par with other 2024 flagships, which is understandable, but Huawei's gotta do something with the thermal management on the Pura70 Pro to improve on their camera and gaming experience. Then there's the lack of 5G support, which isn't a huge deal to me, but it might affect some of the people out there. What do you think about the HUAWEI Pura70 Pro? Will you support Huawei by purchasing their latest flagships? Leave a comment down below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to G4 Gadget for the latest tech news. See you guys next time. Bye!